introduction to statistics, we already learned origin and development of statistics from past to present. Definitions of statistics we learn in singular sense and plural sense. Characteristics of statistics and main divisions of statistics we learn. Now we are going to learn functions of statistics. The first first function of the statistics is it presents the facts in a definite form. Presents the fact in a definite form. That means fact means information. We have to present the information in a definite form. That means in a accurate manner we have to express the information. That is the first duty of the statistics. That means we have to present the information in terms of the numerical only. Suppose if I ask for a question, how many marks you scored in SLC examination? If the student says, sir, I scored distinction percentage, I scored first class percentage. Here they are not expressing in a definite form. They have to express, sir, I scored 88% in the SLC examination. That means they are expressing the numerical information in a definite form. That is the first function of the statistics. Always we have to express the statistics information in terms of definite form, in terms of the numerical form. Next, second one is it simplifies and condenses the size of the data. Size of the data. Here, the huge data, the whole data, you can reduce into a simple numerical value. You can reduce the size of the data. For this one, I will give one example. Suppose in a class, 100 students are there. All the 100 students, I collected the 6 subjects marks total and average. Each page, I collected the 20 students of information. Total, I am having 5 pages of information. By keep on referring all the 5 pages, I can't get any conclusion. The whole data we have to represent in the form of tabular. Afterwards, we are applying the average formula. We are getting the answer. That single answer, it represents the whole data. That means the whole data we can reduce into a simple value. That is the second duty of the statistics. Next, the third one is it facilitates for comparison. It facilitates for comparison. We compare the one set of data to another set of data. Average marks of the section A and section B we can compare. The comparison is possible. If we express the information, the facts in a definite form, definitely you can compare the 2 or more sets of data. It is the third duty of the statistics. Next, it enriches our knowledge. It enriches our knowledge and widens our experience. It is the one more duty of the statistics. It enriches our knowledge and widens our experience. Here, When you work practically only, definitely our knowledge will be increased. Our experience also will be counted. That's why if you want to attend any job also, they will ask you for experience. Your experience means if you work practically only, you will get the experience. That means as a statistician, anyhow he has to go to the field, he has to collect the data, he has to organize the data, he has to analyze the data, finally he has to interpret the research. When he worked in a practical manner, then only his knowledge and his experience will be counted. Next one is it helps in formulating policies. It helps in formulating policies. Based on the available data, based on the analysis of data, we can frame suitable economic policies, suitable financial policies, suitable military policies. Like that we can do based on the collected data. That means we can frame suitable policies. That is also duty of the statistics. It helps in business forecasting. It helps in business helps in business forecasting. Forecasting is nothing but mundalogy. That means we can predict the information based on the available data. Based on some statistical technique, we can estimate the value. For example, in the month of January, the sales is 10 lakhs. In the month of February, the sales is 12 lakhs. In the month of March, the sales is 10 lakhs. Like that, based on the past data, we can estimate the future value. We can estimate the future sales also we can predict. That means prediction of the value is possible based on the available data. Next one is it helps in formulating hypothesis and testing of hypothesis. It helps in formulating and testing of hypothesis. We can formulate the hypothesis and also that hypothesis we can test. A hypothesis is nothing but a statement. Based on that statement, whether it is true or false, we can do a testing procedure. For example, that Nandini milk, they won't manufacturing the covers. They will give to the subsidiary companies. The subsidiary companies, they will frame a covers to exactly fill 5 ml of milk or 1 liter of milk. They will design. Whatever covers supplied by the Nandini milk, the manufacturer, they will supply to the Nandini milk. They have to accept the whole lot of the milk packets or not. They are doing the testing procedure. Otherwise, they may go loss also or they may go benefit also. That's why before going to it helps in framing and testing of hypothesis. Here hypothesis is nothing but a statement. Whatever statement given by the manufacturer or the company or whoever it may be, that statement, whether it is true or false, we can do the testing process. For example, one two-wheeler company, Suzuki Access 125, they given a statement like this Suzuki Access 125, it gives 45 kilometers per liter. But the statement is correct or not, we have to take a sample of 50 vehicles of Suzuki Access 125. We have to do the testing procedure. The first vehicle, it gives 48 kilometers. The second vehicle, it gives 38 kilometers. The third vehicle, it gives 43 kilometers. Like that, we have to take the average of all the 50 vehicles. Finally, we are getting one average value. If that average value is closer to their statement, we have to accept, otherwise we have to reject that statement. Like that, it helps in framing and testing of hypothesis. All these are the functions of statistics. The first one is it presents the facts in a definite form. It simplifies and condenses the size of the data. It facilitates for comparison. It enriches our knowledge and widens our experience. It helps in formulating policies. It helps in business forecasting. It helps in framing and testing of hypotheses. All these are the functions of statistics. Next, after learning the functions, we are going to discuss the limitations of statistics. Many advantages are there in statistics, but there are some limitations in the statistics. The limitations I will discuss step by step. The first drawback of the statistics does not deal with individual fact. Statistics does not deal with individual facts. That is the drawback of the statistics. Fact means information. Individual means single information. Statistics does not deal with a single fact, single information. If it is a single value, it is not at all a statistics. That's why I told you. In the characteristics, statistics always refers to a group of data. If it is a single value, it is not a statistics. For example, my height is 168 centimeters. Here I can't get any conclusion. Suppose 5, 6 students height if I collected, afterwards I will take the average. I will compare their height and my height, like that I can do. If it is a single value, it is not a statistics. Next. It does not deal with qualitative data. Qualitative data. Qualitative data. Qualitative data is nothing but we can't measure numerically. Such data is called qualitative data. It refers to attributes. If the data is qualitative, statistics does not deal. That's why always statistics refers to the quantitative characteristics. Qualitative data, it refers to the attributes. What are the qualitative characteristics? Color, honesty, intelligence. All these qualitative aspects we can't measure numerically. That's why always statistics deals with the quantitative data. It does not deal with the qualitative aspects like this. For example, skin color, you can't compare. Okay, honesty, that also you can't take into consideration. Why? Because you can't compare the honesty of the different peoples. Next, the third one is statistics. Laws are true only on averages. All the statistical laws are true only on averages. Here, I will give an example. A surgeon is performed 86% of his operations are success. That means per day, if he did 5 operations, the 4 will be success, the other one is failure. Why? Because it is 80% of his operations are success. The other operation may be, the last operation may be failure. But it is not like that. One particular day, all 5 operations may be success. In other day, 3 success, 2 failures. In other day, 1 success and 4 failures. But that 80% of his operations are success only on average. In SLC, percentage also. One student score 80%. He need not score all the subject 80 like that. One subject he may score 90, the other subject he may score 75 also. But it is average is 80 like that. It is true only on averages. Next point is only experts can make the best possible use of data. Only experts can make the best possible use of data. Only experts means the persons who know statisticians. They will take a good sample. They will apply the correct techniques and they will get the correct results. Unexperienced people, they doesn't know about the information regarding statisticals. On that time, these people, they may collect the wrong data, they apply wrong formulas, they may get the wrong results also. That is also one drawback of the statistics. The last step is for statistical analysis. Uniformity and homogeneity data is essential for statistical analysis. Uniformity and homogeneity data is essential. If you want analysis of data, the data should be uniformity. Uniformity means the same type of data only you have to collect. It should be homogeneity. If the data is heterogeneity, you can't compare the data. For example, heads of man and heads of tree. These data are heterogeneous data. You can't compare. That's why you can better to collect homogeneity of data and comparison is possible easily. Okay, these are the 5 limitations of statistics. First one is statistics does not deal with the individual fact. Statistics does not deal with a single value. Always statistics refers to the group of data. It does not deal with qualitative data. Qualitative means I told the qualitative characteristics are skin, color, honesty, intelligence, sex, all these are the qualitative characteristics you can compare. Next, statistical laws are true only on averages. Only experts make the can make the best possible use of data. For statistical analysis, uniformity and homogeneity data is essential. These are the limitations of statistics. After knowing the functions and limitations of statistics, now we are discussing scope and applications of statistics. Here, statistical tools are applied in many subjects in business, commerce, social sciences. In almost all the fields, we are applying the statistical techniques in other subject. Here the scope is wide. Some of the areas we are discussing in the application of statistics in different areas. The first one is statistics and state. Statistics and state. Here state is nothing but government. For effective administration of the government is using the statistical information. Statistical techniques government is applying. Not only in the government, almost all the government departments, they are using the statistical informations, statistical techniques. For example, financial department, military department, post and telegraphs department, all the various departments individually they are collecting the information, they are analyzing the information, they are getting the results. Based on the results, they are framing a suitable policies in the respective departments. Some central government organizations, CSO, Central Statistical Organization, NSO, National Sample Survey Organization, all these organizations, they are conducting the survey, they are analyzing the survey, they are submitting the reports to the government. Based on that reports, government is framing a suitable policies regarding food shortage, unemployment, all these policies, government is framing a suitable policies. Next, statistics in business. Mainly statistics used in the field of commerce and business. For decision making purpose, for estimation purpose, government is that business people, the manufacturer people, mainly they are applying the statistical techniques.